Learning from Auschwitz is a Gibraltar-registered charity. Every year, it organises trips to the concentration camps in Poland, where 6 million Jews and 5 million others were killed for who they were. The idea behind the trips is to heighten knowledge and understanding of the Holocaust for young people, and to teach them what the consequences are of allowing racism, hate and prejudice to become acceptable. This year, the trip was documented by a colleague, Jonathan Sacramento.
Emotions and the harrowing experience can be seen very, very clearly in everyone's eyes as they're relating what they see and what they learn. You can see it as they walk into the camp itself. You can see it as they walk through the corridors and of the barracks and the steps that those who perished in the Holocaust took. You can see it in their eyes when they walk into the gas chamber and see the scratches on the walls. You can see how they react to the many hundreds of thousands of pairs of shoes that are exhibited in the Holocaust Museum in Auschwitz. The shoes, of course, of the victims who were killed in the gas chambers, over 1 million of them. You can see as well how they react to things like the suitcases. Those were taken from them when they arrived on the trains, and it was just a really poignant moment when they realized that they were expecting to get those back, and all these emotions you can see on their faces as they relate those narratives for us in the documentary.
Jonathan has documented the trip for a new 3-part documentary series for GBC Television.
This is a story that's told through their eyes. So they've been keeping video diaries for me, and of course there are face-to-face interviews with them as well, but they kept a diary for me throughout the entire visit.
A lot of research has gone into the documentary, which has been in development since January. Jonathan also took some important creative decisions during post-production. He managed to source a lot of original material in New York and Poland.
Because there's so much footage from the time and so many photos from the Auschwitz album, which was rescued from the camps when they were liberated. Photos that the Germans themselves took of the Jews being sent to the gas chambers. All that is in the documentary, but it's all in black and white. So I wanted to create an artistic sort of lack of distinction between the then and the now. And towards the end of the documentary, I also kind of bring it all into the modern day, how there is still a lot of racism out there. There is still a lot of anti-Semitism. There is still a lot of minority groups that are being targeted, gays, trans, a lot of people who are the victims of bigotry and hatred.
The Long Shadows premieres tonight at 9 on GBC Television.